Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 15 of Civilization 5 as Russia. Still just trying to get tech at the moment. We've got a lot more faith coming out now. Unfortunately our capital city is still the wrong religion, but we're not too bothered about that. We knew that we weren't really going to get to use our religion much, but now we've got some additional faith. Hopefully we can buy some pagodas. Darius has completed Broadway. I actually expected it was going to be the Netherlands that would have gotten that, to be honest. They seem to be pumping out all of the culture wonders so far. So I am trying to get friendly with Yerevan and Kaisel. In fact, I'm trying to get allied with them. And the reason for that is I'm trying to see if it's going to be possible at some point in the future to declare war on the Netherlands because they have quite a lot of wonders and I'd really like them. Gold per turn to Darius. Okay, so we were selling some incense to somebody. It doesn't matter. We're all sorted. We've got money coming in. What have we got here? Great War Infantry. Yep, you can go on to alert. So, Great Scientist in 7 turns. The question is, Academy or Science Pop? And Spain have got nearly 20,000 gold, I've just noticed. Huge amount of gold they've got. So I guess in 10 turns we will be getting research labs. I'll have a look at that in a moment, see if we've actually got a spare. So, yeah, as I was saying, we will be getting research labs in 10 turns or less. No research agreements will finish before then. So, in 10 turns, we'll be able to start getting research labs. So, it might be worth hanging on to the Great Scientist until we've got the research labs. We've got our first pagoda, 47 turns, we'll get another one, yippee. Wilsonia has finished its zoo. I guess getting things like broadcast towers wouldn't be a bad idea. They just take so long. Let's go ahead and get a Kripost. We might as well get them where we can. And now the question is, do I want to get these workers to start building a railroad down here to Kaisel? Because they still want that connection. So it might be worth doing. I mean, I was planning on building a road through here towards Rotterdam anyway. But I think we might come down here and try and build that road and just see how that works out. So let's start moving you guys down this way. We've actually lost our spy. Spying on Persia. That was unfortunate. And I don't even think that was their capital that I was spying in. Oh well, never mind. I think now's the time where we really just need to use our spies for trying to influence city-states more than anything. Yeah, I'm not going to spy on you anymore because you keep catching me. That's the only reason I'm not doing it anymore. So Persia have actually captured Tonga. You want to go to war with Darius. I'm half tempted to say yes, but I don't really need to. I mean, we could have potentially took some of these cities here. But again, not an awful lot. Double coal, I suppose, which is nice. And iron. But yeah, not really a lot of use. Githyonia has grown. I know you're definitely running out of decent tiles to work. I suppose the lumber mill is okay. Yep, fine. Borders of Wilsonia have grown. Again, probably, yeah, nothing really useful out there. So what have we got? You guys start working on a railroad. I don't know why I've started working from there. I think I should have gone on... Hang on, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd be 6 tiles, whichever direction I went from, so it doesn't really matter. I see that there's already a Byzantine settler over here. There aren't really many valid tiles around, so I don't know where they think they're going to settle, unless they're going to dump one down here on the snow. There aren't really any empty spaces over on this bit of land, so, I mean, again, they could go and dump one over there on the corner, but not really sure what they're planning to do here. Interesting. Really surprised that this city hasn't fallen yet. I mean, all of the improvements have been pillaged. So, what have we got going? Unit needing orders. Yep, you guys go and finish the railroad. At least we'll have Githyonia connected up to Moscow. That won't take many turns at all. It's only 3 tiles away. And we've almost got our final archaeologist who we can go and set up on a dig site. See, we've got a Spanish admiral up here. What are you up to? So, happiness is fairly decent. You want to carry on buying wine off me? No, I was buying wine off you. Yeah, might as well. Keep the happiness up. Now then, that's something I was going to check and forgot, because I always do. Yeah, I do have a spare incense, so if I can sell that to Darius, I will. He probably doesn't want it anymore. Doesn't look like anybody wants incense. Now, Wilsonia and Moscow both want copper, and Githyonia wants spices, so I'm tempted to buy both of them from Spain. So, you've got spices. Would you be willing to sell them to me for 9 gold per turn? You would. And you also have copper. Now, I think some of these might be banned, but the reason I'm doing this is not to try and get additional happiness from them, although we have got happiness, actually. We've got happiness from the copper and happiness from the spices. I'm just doing it because I want to get the cities to grow a bit faster. That was the purpose of that. So, archaeologist, you are going to come down to that one there. Just couldn't see it. I could see the icon, but it's completely hidden by the fact that there's a farm on top of it, so that's fine. Unit needing orders. You guys have arrived safely home, so let's go ahead and upgrade you to Great War Infantry. And, yeah, we'll keep sort of upgrading those units, and we'll build some new ones as well, because we are making decent money. We don't need open borders with you. I still forgot to try and sell that incense to Darius. He'll probably say no. So 2 turns and incense for cotton. Oh, apparently that's a deal we already had going. Fine, we'll keep up with that then. Yeah, I'm still a little bit undecided about this great scientist, whether or not to actually pop it, because the thing is, if once we get atomic theory, we'll get additional science from academies, so it may well be worth having one. So the Netherlands have now gone to war with Persia, losing our grasp on Yerevan. I wasn't really aware that we had a grasp with them, but we do have a spy in there, so that is fine. Yeah, so we've got Wheel of the King days everywhere. Moscow has finished the Krepost. So we could, we probably will need walls. We can get walls and a castle. We really should have them, so why not? Moscow, oh, what was the one we just had then? Oh, that was Wilsonia. Let's get an armory. I think we will still have walls, why not? And then Moscow has finished the military academy. We don't have walls here, so let's get them. And then we could get the heroic epic. Sure, let's get that queued up. Because we don't have an awful lot we can build. 8 turns there. Yep, we're replacing the farm, that's fine. Now the thing shows up. And you guys just sort of go on to alert mode. We've got a cargo ship that was going to Ecbatana. We'll carry on with that. So back over 100 gold per turn in income. Clearing a forest has created some production for Wilsonia. And this one is going to be a landmark improvement, because it's close enough to Wilsonia to work, and in fact, we are working it. So it's giving us a little bit of additional culture there. We're not working the public school at the moment. Are there any tiles that we could be working? See, this is only 2 science. It's not that great, but it actually counts as 5 science because of bonuses that we're getting for other things. Take away 2 food and 2 production and 1 gold. Then we stagnate. Because I want to work that public school tile. I think we'll wait until we grow again. And see what we can do. A little bit of a shame. On to the next turn though. Let us plough on forwards. Yeah, I'm really thinking maybe it's still early enough just to get 1 more academy. There are plenty of these farm tiles that could be made into academies. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Getting 1 more academy and then calling it quits. Because that'll really improve our science. The Netherlands are on 54 techs. We are on 53 techs. So they're still managing to stay ahead of me in terms of technology, which is quite annoying. Although we are only 3 turns away from plastics. So there's our great scientist. And we've got ourselves Plato. So I think Plato is going to come down here. And we'll make that into an academy. We've got a replacement spy. Let's go ahead and... we've got Yerevan. Let's go ahead and put 1 of them into let's do it here. So we're going to move you to And Bactra is starting to take some damage. So we can see the Netherlands also have great war infantry. So they are pretty much, I mean, they are the tech leaders. So they're always going to be on par with me in terms of their military. But I need to have a defensive force. Even if I don't decide to go to war against them, I still need to have a defensive force. In case they decide to go to war with me. And Bactra's taking quite a lot of damage there. It'd be nice if we could get that Antiquities site. Although for all we know it's already gone. It's hard to tell. There's actually a Yerevan missionary there. That's quite hilarious. Units needing orders. You guys were building the railroad. That's a little bit annoying now because you can't move through that flipping tile. But we can start work on the other side. Is the quest still there? Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an academy here. And we do have that tile locked. That is fine. Decent science now. Well, we had decent science before, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 academies all around Moscow. Really pumping out our science gains. And the walls are about to be finished, so we could go ahead and build a castle. That is a lot of units from Persia. See, Persia, there's Tonga, which used to belong to Polynesia, that Persia managed to take out. Well, maybe Persia will capture Yerevan. I mean, if that happens, then that certainly makes it easier if we do decide to go to war with the Netherlands. But we'll see what happens. I doubt it. Because I think Persia have just got a couple of half-dead privateers up here, and that's about it. Really don't think they're going to manage anything significant. A little bit of a naval battle here happening right next to my scout. And that was actually a Spanish ship involved in that one. Yeah, those privateers are going down. This one is... Did it sink? I think maybe it did. Just the graphics didn't quite update in time. We've discovered plastics and Moscow has grown. Fantastic. Moscow, what tile are you working? 17 turns until growth or 13 turns until growth. Or we could put you on one of these. 17, 15. That's probably a good tile to work on for now, I think. So, let's go ahead and do that. What else did I see? There was something that I thought... Oh yeah, that was it. We need to upgrade these soldiers again now. So let's go and upgrade them to infantry. So I don't even think that the Netherlands have them yet. They might do. And you guys just keep on building the railroad down here. That'll get Githyonia connected up. One turn away from the armory there. So if we do want to start building some military units, start building them in Githyonia. And now we're working on flight, mainly because we're trying to work our way through to unlocking the anti-aircraft guns as a defensive measure. And then we'll have to sort of backfill in to get the oil. 26 turns until we get the next great scientist, so I think that is definitely going to be a science pop. Batra's been captured by the Netherlands, which we expected. He's not actually burning it down, which I find quite surprising. It would have been nice if he had. There's the armory finished. We could start work. We could actually build Neuschwanstein. Nobody's actually built Neuschwanstein yet. I think I'm actually just going to buy the research lab because we've got the money. And we'll start work on Neuschwanstein over here. Cristo de Redentor would be really nice as well, but I'm not sure we have the production to do it. You guys are going to build this road down to Kaisel, and then we'll connect it back up once the archaeologists are finished here. That's the plan. You guys just go on to alert mode. You guys just go on to alert mode. Got 12 tourism. I don't think there's anything that I can do to increase that. What's the bonus here? Both art or both artifacts. Well, we've only got sort of one of each, so we can't really do that. I mean, we could build a museum in Moscow, and we'd probably get a slightly better modifier if we put them in there, but haven't really bothered with it all that much. Wilsonia has grown. And you're probably... Yeah, that's not a great tile. If we move you out of there, though, you stagnate, which means I can't put you in the public school slot. Which is disappointing. Is there anything here that gives better than 2 food? No. Might need to... Well, we've already got about as many farms as we can get. Difficult one. Not a particularly good city, to be honest. But you do what you can. Byzantium has adopted freedom. Okay, which is the same as us and the Netherlands. This might be one of those few games where Byzantium doesn't actually stab us in the back. Polynesia, if you have the 360 gold, I'll just take that from you straight away. Thank you very much. I think I still have a spare incense. I should remember to try and sell it to Darius. Once again, my scout is rather too close to an ironclad belonging to somebody. There's a Polynesian... is that a frigate or a privateer? It looks like a Polynesian privateer. No, it is a frigate. A lot of Spanish ships around here. Yep, brilliant. We're all in the same club. Fantastic. How are my research agreements doing? 11 turns and 12 turns. When do we get our next social policy? Oh, in 1 turn. Fantastic. So we can get that social policy in rationalism. So if we get this one, boost science gained from research agreements by 50%. Hell yeah. Let's go and have that. Don't know what that was all about. Do I have... I love how this guy's still friendly. Would you be willing to pay... You're only paying 6 gold per turn before. Yeah, he's not willing to do it. I think the reason is he's probably got some of his own now. Probably one of his cities. Oh, that's... I said... The only place down here they could possibly settle is in a snow tile, and that's what they've done. What is there down here? There is 1 tile with iron. They've settled a city in snow, because bear in mind, these tiles give nothing, right? Let's go and select a worker so you can see. These tiles, actually, makes it easier if we just go and put on yield icons everywhere. So the only tiles around here that give anything, 2 production from the iron and a single food from these tiles. This is the most useless city ever. It's worse than some of the ones that I make. Absolutely ridiculous. Yerevan election is rigged. 128. Netherlands are getting quite a lot of influence there. Kaisel election rigged. We can actually push the Netherlands out of Kaisel. That is possible. Says they're hostile. They are cultured. Let's just go ahead and give them 1,000 gold. And let's just try and keep the Netherlands out of them just in case. Cargo ship, you were going to Ecbatana. We'll carry on with that. I still can't believe that Byzantium city. That is the most pointless thing I've ever seen. Isabella has declared war on Darius. Well, they are the 2 tops in score. I mean, Darius is up there. So is the Netherlands. It'd be nice to take... You see, the thing is, even though William does have some quite nice wonders, because he's got the Eiffel Tower... I can't remember what he has now. He had the Eiffel Tower. He's also got the Statue of Liberty. But the majority of what he's got are the piety ones. The Oracle, Sistine Chapel, Forbidden Palace, Taj Mahal, the Great Mosque. So, yeah, I don't really need to take them from him. And score has never really been an indicator of how well you're going to do in this. So we could create an artifact, but I think we are going to make a landmark improvement because having the extra culture is slightly better for us. We are not currently working that tile though, so we do need to sort that out. Let us stop working this one. We'll lose a little bit of food. But we will go ahead and get ourselves some extra culture from that. An extra 5 culture per turn. It's never a bad thing. 3 turns away from getting the heroic epic. Which will give us a little bit more culture as well. So we'll keep that going. Apparently we were selling incense to you, so let's carry on. We know we've got a spare one anyway, so... Don't even need to double check that. 34 happiness. We're 1 turn away from starting another golden age, so that's going to be good. Neuschwanstein is going to take ages to build, but it's not like I'm doing an awful lot else. No longer friends with Colombo. Golden age has dawned. We've now got flight. We've completed our research agreement with William. Now the question is, do I want to get another one? I mean, he is the tech leader, but every research agreement I get with him also increases his tech as well. He's got 55 techs. I'm now on 55. We're still keeping pace. I don't think I'm going to be going to war with him. I really don't. I keep saying that I might, but I probably won't. So let's just go ahead and get the research agreement, which is up to 600 gold now. So it's getting quite expensive. So that's that research agreement completed. So we are working our way up to ballistics. You guys have now finished. That is fantastic. Let's get you guys down here and you can start work on that bit of the railroad. Because Kai'S'll still have that mission. It's going to be very, very difficult to get the Netherlands out of Kai'S'l, that's for sure. But we'll try. Do what we can. Yep, everybody's friends with everybody else, and it was all fantastic. Indonesia and the Netherlands are now friends. So, Moscow's going to grow in 13 turns. Game won't let me move the camera around. Awesome. Githyonia in 3 turns. Wilsonia's kind of stagnating right now, but there's not a lot I can do about that. We also need to go ahead and finish that railroad over to Wilsonia for some more production. So you guys are going to build a railroad there. You guys are going to... You can't actually move there. Now then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go down this way. Stay out of their territory as much as possible. And we'll just have to move into one of their tiles right at the end to build that last road. So the heroic epic is pretty much done. Indonesia's denounced Polynesia. Don't need open borders. So we'll be getting anti-aircraft guns soon as well. We spent quite a lot of our money. I think it's because we spent 1,000 gold bribing Yerevan not to be the friends with the Netherlands anymore. Yeah, they are keeping Backtrade. Is getting its health back. We've now finished the heroic epic. We could try and go for Cristo de Redentor. You can bet your life somebody else is also trying it. So let's start working on those research labs. They are going to be more important for us. You guys are working on a railroad. We have a caravan that was going to Utrecht. So let's carry on with that. And that is the end of the turn, so I'm going to call that the end of the video also. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5 as Russia. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.